Good afternoon, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Sleep Video Services. Hey guys, doing a repair on a SVHS deck for a customer. This is the model SVO-9600. These decks have a lot of problems. Anyways, got done fixing the mechanism on this and getting all the rubber and various parts changed out. Also, the loading carriage. Both loading carriages. I do have a donor machine for other parts, which we did have to take some off of. This is a donor machine for various things like boards and things, because this deck always did have an awful lot of problems. All right. Anyways, we are working on this thing now, and we got it up. We got the video actually playing. We got it loading okay. Got the loading mechanism working good now. Which both of them were not really doing what they were supposed to do. So I had to tear the loading mechanism down on the best of the two models, which is what I did. And we got video coming out of it now. And big problem we had with this deck is the color board, which you'll see. This one was only producing black and white, so there was some color board issues with the color. Now, this particular color board from the other machine is just a little too hot, so I'm believing I can make the adjustments on the pots to get the color levels back where they belong. This particular model it was a very good SVHS studio model that was used in the studio, various different studios. This particular model is missing an actual card, okay, which I'm going to take from this unit over here. This is a card that has your time code and everything on it, and the remote card. This is a card that was on this particular deck, so we're going to take this card and incorporate it over here on the good machine and get that all installed. But we made really good progress on this unit. We're working on the adjustments. I'm gonna try to get the color balances up there. Sometimes they would mess with these pots on these machines, and that's not a good idea, but it looks like the pots were messed with at some point. But at least there's color there. This particular card did not work. It was just strictly black and white, so obviously there's a color issue or probably a capacitor issue or something like that. Since I had another machine, I just had to swap out the cards, and this one seems to actually be producing color. We just have to make some adjustments. But on this SVO-9600, these were kind of cheaply made as far as the loading carriages. You know, they use these cheap plastic worm gears and various things. The loading carriages on both these machines had issues. So I was able to fix the one loading carriage from the two to make sure it's smoothened up so it doesn't jam. We changed out the color card. We got another time code card that's going to go here for remote control card on this side that this deck does not have. Anyways, we got the error gone. There was error codes coming up on these. We got that removed. The audio is actually working. The meter is producing audio, so that's good. So we got time code. You got the time code is actually working. The tracking's working real good. All the audio is working good. Color just needs a little tweaking, which we're going to do. But we actually got this deck working good. I might add another card to this. We're going to do that next. But this is the SVO-9600. This is a custom build deck for a customer, so he has a really good working deck for his studio. So we did get a donor machine, and both machines pretty much were in the same condition, pretty bad shape. And this one here, I originally got it, was dropped on its face, which broke a board and the front panel. So we're cannibalizing parts off of this particular unit to fix the good unit that I got that was not damaged. And we're going to add the extra card to the left since it's already on that one. We're going to swap it out. But the mechanisms and stuff, I went through the whole mechanism on this deck. It is working good. So we got the mechanism working good. The boards seem to be working good. Color needs just a little tweaking. They were a little off. Somebody was messing with them apparently. And but anyways, it seems to be a pretty good SVHS deck. So we're in the preliminaries on this deck, but at least we got the mechanisms and everything up online. So this deck is actually functioning, and it does play a tape, which is good. It just needs a little tweaking now, and just to see what's causing the color issue. which at least it has color, just it's got to be tweaked a little bit. And but the mechanism on this was rebuilt. Had to tear it all apart. I had to actually work on the loading carriage because both of them were slipping, and these worm gears go bad on these, and it's just a real nightmare. So we got done fixing the loading carriage, and we swapped out the color card, and we got everything working on the unit. So we're 95% there. I just want to swap out this card, the extra card on this side. I'm going to put on this one, so we have like a full working unit with everything on it. But it looks like this is going to be a pretty good VCR. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.